Okay, boys and girls, please grab your inquiry journal and open up to page 8. So, what we're going to do is we're going to analyze the source. We're going to go ahead and read this information, and then we're going to carefully observe and answer a couple of questions. So, I want you to look at the title. What do you think this text will be about? Okay, what are rules? What are rules? If you said you think this text is going to be about rules, you are correct. You use the title to give you clues, and you can even look at the illustrations to help you um, determine what the story or text is going to be about. So, what are rules? So, if you said it's about rules, you are correct. Now, when we read this, I want you to circle words that you don't know. Okay. This is a reading strategy because if we circle something we don't know, we can underline clues. We can look at context clues to help us determine what that word is. Okay, now these are the questions that I want you to think about. Why do we have rules? Who follows rules? These are questions that will help us as we read. All right, boys and girls. So we're going to go ahead and um, we're going to go ahead and circle anything that we find that is important. Rules tell us what to do. Rules help us stay safe. Rules help us get along. One rule is to walk when you are inside. This rule keeps people safe. It is not safe to run inside. Good citizens follow rules. Citizens are people in a group. Citizens work or play together. Rules help us have fun. Rules help us get jobs done. It is good for citizens to follow rules. Students are citizens of the classroom. Students follow class rules. One rule is to always put trash in the trash can. This rule keeps the classroom clean. Students share computers and other tools. Sharing is an important rule. Sharing helps everyone get a turn. The rules in the class help students learn and work together. So let's look at the pictures and look at the bottom that describes what's happening in the pictures. Students raise their hand to talk in the classroom. Students follow the rules. Let's look at this picture. More people get used to classroom supplies when they are shared. Did you guys see any words that maybe you did not understand? We're going to reread it again and then I'm going to start circling. So let's go ahead and read number 2. Find evidence. Reread. Why do people follow rules? Underline clues that tell you why people follow rules. Then you're going to make a connection. Turn back to page 7. How are people in this picture being good citizens? What rules are they following? And why are these rules important? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to reread this. And then we're going to circle the words because we didn't really circle them. So it's going to say, what are rules? So rules tell us what to do. Rules help us stay safe. Rules help us get along. One rule is to walk when you're inside. This rule keeps us safe. So you know what? This I'm gonna underline because right here it says underline clues that tell us why people follow rules. So I think this is really important. This rule helps keeps us safe. So this is why people follow the rules. Now, let's just say that I did not know what the word citizens was. A lot of you have reviewed citizens. We've been talking about citizens. So if I didn't know what this word, citizens, I would go ahead and circle it, and then I would try to find a clue that would help me determine what citizens is. Good citizens follow rules. Citizens are people in a group. So here it tells me specifically what it is, people in a group. Citizens work or play together. So this is a reading strategy. If I didn't know a word, I can use the information in the text to um, help me uncover what that word was. So let's just say I didn't know what the word citizen was. Well, as I kept reading, it describes what citizens are. Citizens are people in a group. Now let's go ahead and keep reading. And if we make a connection, we need to underline clues that tell us why people follow rules. Rules help us have fun. That's another reason why we follow rules. They help us have fun. Rules help us get the job done. It is good for citizens to follow rules. Students are citizens as a classroom. Students follow class rules. One rule is to always put trash in the trash can. This rule keeps the classroom clean. Let's go ahead and underline that because this is a reason why people follow this rule because the classroom stays clean. This next one, students share computers and other tools. Sharing is an important rule. Sharing helps everyone get a turn. So this is the reason why we share because it allows everybody to have a turn. The rules in your classroom help students learn and work together. I think this is a great reason why people follow rules. Now, we already did all of this, okay? We already found out why. We analyzed this whole reading, and then we kind of went over on clues that help people follow rules. Why do we follow rules? Now, it says you're going to go look at page 7, and then you're going to go ahead. How are the people in this picture being good citizens? What rules are they following, and why are these rules important? So you're going to go back to page 7, and it's this page right here, and it's these people. Go ahead and tell me what rules are these people following? And then we're going to go ahead and answer that, record it, and then we're also going to go ahead and tell me why it is important to follow this rule. Okay, go ahead and record your response.